Hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Herbal Highlights with Angela Bewick.
And Malcolm Saunders.
Right on. We got something here that's been a long time in the making. Yeah.
This is a baby I have been waiting for us to give birth to.
It's literally been more than 9 months, actually. Yeah. So
it has been.
Ever since Angela stepped into the role of production, making the tinctures and the salves and the syrups and all the goodness here that we, will wild harvest or bring in the super high quality and turn it into easy to consume natural medicine.
Yeah.
You've had this idea like we need a bitters. We need a bitters.
This is one of my favorites, and it took Holly, our girl Holly in production, to be like, hey, let's do this. Let's mix this bitters. So we did.
I mean, to be fair, there was just so much you had on your plate to kind of catch up and do. We produce a lot here.
Yeah,
and some very favorite staples we got to keep on top. And so when we can add in these new things, it's always great.
Yeah, and formulas take a little bit more nuance because you have to find the formulation that works best. You've got to prepare all the tinctures individually. For the most part, we do a couple wholes, but it's better, I think, to do them individually.
Yeah, and your vision was not just one bitter, right? There's
do a bitters line.
Bitters line, right? Mm-hmm. So we have the Sundown, which is out, and there'll be a video about that.
Yep.
And then this one here, you're calling.
This is the Daily Bitters.
Daily Bitters.
Because you can take it every day.
And
probably if you have any digestive issues, you might want to consider this.
Yeah.
This is such an amazing formula for, look at that color. So that'll tell you liver, gallbladder. This we take usually before meals, but you can take it after or during if you forget. You never want to drink too much with your meals, but I love a little glass. It's kind of like how I would have an aperitif or something like that.
Right, totally.
And just with a little bit of water or even bubbly water if you want to do kind of like a bitters themed mocktail.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes delightful. We put a lot of bitter roots in here. And orange peel, which is one of my favorites, really breaks up mucus and breaks up any kind of issues you might have with foods.
And it's kind of energetically a little bit of a lightness and a brightness in the mix of that kind of rootiness.
Yeah.
So.
And bitter's a flavor we don't get a lot in it's probably the least, especially in North American diets, the least common flavor. But it is absolutely critical for our liver and gallbladder health.
Yeah.
And it just supports digestion. It gets everything primed and ready to start bringing it in, assimilating, breaking down. Yeah.
Yeah, the aromatics are just going off in the mouth there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a real vibrancy and a real depth to that.
Yeah.
So one can take it straight in the mouth. One can add it to a little bit of water, to tea, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like you say, before a meal, during a meal, you can definitely take it after, as you said.
Yeah, I've used it, especially if after a meal and you're like, oh, that didn't sit well, or there was too many things in the meal. I have a bitters in my purse. Bitters and a maple syrup.
Right.
Very Canadian. But I take them separately. But this one is it's like a must-have, especially if you're eating at someone else's house or you're eating in it. I just finished some traveling. Traveling is amazing for this because you're getting exposed to a lot of different kind of microbes, which is amazingly good for your health. But if you have a bit more of a sensitive system, bitters will be your best friend.
Yeah, so perfect, friendly, travel size, 60 mils. It's under the 100 mil, limits on your airplane. But it also will fit in your pocket, your purse, that type of thing. So you're out and about and just kind of that go-to. Yeah, really help.
And this is the season for it. This is liver season. So we want to make sure we're taking care of that bitter, bringing in the bitter principles. So you could bring in bitter greens. You could bring in lots of different things. But this is just an excellent, ready-made, ready to go bitter formula for you.
Cool. All right. The more bitter, the better. You'll find it right now at this time of year. We got a nice little display of our daily bitters. And of course, as always, there's a sample. If you want to have a little taste, get a sense of it, try of it. We got some here in store and online. So is this your magnum opus?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still young.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
This is definitely a current favorite for sure.
Yeah, right
Can't wait to try it out more.
Yeah.
At all our different events that are happening this summer.
Totally. All right. Well, just bottled up on the shelf, ready here, waiting for you. We'll see you soon.
Take care.